Assalamualaikum. This is Shamim Hassan again, international student from Innovative International College. In my last few previous talk, I really talk about how was my experience in Malaysia, and then my journey to Malaysia, and how I finished my diploma, and all those stuff in a short manner. So today I'm going to talk to you about the Malaysian foods a little bit, as an for the international students, and as a foreigner, how you find the food in Malaysia, or about the culture a little bit. So today's video, I'm not going to make it too long. So I'm just going to talk about a little bit about the food and then the culture a little bit. So first thing you gotta know about the Malaysian, they have actually a few ethnicities group here. Like there are Malays, there's Chinese, there are Indians. So because of the reason, the varieties of the food is really huge. Actually, there's a lot of different type of food. There's a lot of different type of places, and the culture diversity is because it's amazing, and especially the food, because as an Asian, we always like a spicy food, don't you? Right? So they have a lot of varieties of spicy food, and then even though as some of the Middle East country, they don't eat that spicy, and the other part of the world, so I mean, here they have the all type of food, right? Some food are spicy, some food are sweet, some food are not too spicy, but the varieties are immense here. And then like I said, the ethnic, because of the ethnic reason, right? So there are a few different culture, and when the culture mix together, and it turns out that food also affected by it. So for an example, if I talk about nasi lemak, right? So nasi lemak is one of the most favorite food for Malaysian for the breakfast. They do it for most of the reason, right? In any occasion, or they go outing, they have a little piece of bag where they sell the nasi lemak. And the most amazing thing is, it is so available that you don't have to be a rich guy to buy it, and you don't have to be a food blogger or whatsoever. You can just have it on the roadside. It's always there, and the food is so available, and whenever you need it, you will have it. So in the nasi lemak is the only type of food, right? They have, I mean, in one food, they try to bring up the culture all together in one food. And the most surprising thing is, in one bowl, you have the Malaysian flavor, you have the Chinese flavor, you have the Indian flavor all together. So this is just a small example of the food, because once you are here and then you see by yourself the diversity, the amount of option you have. Basically, it is very overwhelming for us, and for me, especially, I love food, and especially in if I want to share my own experience, when there's a wedding function in our country, right? And we actually love the wedding function immensely, and the food is awesome there. And it's like, just I'm giving you an introduction. Like our food is different from what we have in Malaysia, right? So it's pretty different for us to come to Malaysia and then have their food. Especially, I was always looking for a wedding food, because it's best in our country. And when I came to Malaysia, their wedding food is different, very different from us. But when you see the text, the culture, when they mix into the food, and it's become very different, and it's very amazing to have this type of food. And if Malaysian peoples also, they are very much, they love food, actually, in a manner that you will not understand if you see by yourself. Because if anything, you can just hand it over someone to food, or you can share your food with somebody. They actually prefer it, and they appreciate it very much, very much. And it's, if I the word will not define that, how grateful they are actually when it's in terms of the food. And the varieties also, I've just started with the varieties. There are a lot. And I haven't told about the other part because Malaysia have the two, East Malaysia and West Malaysia. So East Malaysia, mostly they have the people, the ethnic diversity. I told you about the Indian and Chinese. But the other part, the West Malaysia, they have also the Sabah and Sarawak people. They have also their own cuisine, their own culture, their own food. It's actually amazing. If you see, you will find all type of food here. And then the name, you will see the name also mixing together. It's like the food I remember in our country, when we eat, we call it paratha, right? And here in Malaysia they call it roti canai. It's the same thing, it's the same thing. But when the culture mix with the different culture, the food remains same, but they have the new qualities, right? Sometimes they add some more flavor, and then they do something more, little bit, to make it extra delicious in a manner that, in talking about food, I'm already feeling hungry. So it's a very amazing experience for me. So there is more to talk about the food, and the nasi lemak is one of the example of the Malaysian food items. What brings them together, and if you come to Malaysia, and you will see by yourself that food is one of the most important thing that bring Malaysian closer, because they, even though there are a few different races in Malaysia, but it, it is very uncommon for us, for that part of Asia I am from, that they have so much in common. Even though different races, the racism is not there anymore, and they have building up their community in a manner that I admire a lot. Trust me, I admire a lot the Malaysian, uh, the way they interact with different races is actually not normal for me. Actually, I always have this notion inside me that no, maybe I'm better than that, or they're better than them. That is actually human nature. But the way they develop their society, it's admirable. You cannot justify by saying that, oh, how they are doing, how they are interacting with them. And it's honest that food is one of the most important thing that bring them together. And the diverse, the food have their own culture. The Indian food, they have them some different type of food, and then the Chinese have some different type of food, and then Malay have their own cuisine. So it's amazing that when you see that there are Chinese shop also selling some type of Malay food or Indian food. All of them, they actually combine together. It's not that, okay, this is Malay shop, so you will not find anything that is Chinese or Indian. No, you will find it. You will have all type of food in one places. And then um, food actually bring them close together in a break time or in a gathering. There's always a food occasion here. If you come to Malaysia, then you can see, you can look up to yourself that they have a lot of function, and then the gathering. And then they have even, the Malay, they call food makan. And then they have the function also, they call makan makan, right? So it's amazing that they respect the food, they love food actually. So one day maybe I will show you that how the nasi lemak looks, and we'll try to make a food review to you. And then you can look by yourself that what when I say that you can see in one plate all the different culture. When I will show you, you can look to by yourself that yes, they have the part that is Malay, the part that is Indian, the part that is Chinese. And I'm not kidding. You can really look at food when maybe one day, inshallah, I'm trying to make a food review for that. Not a review, but Korean core. I'm just telling you. I'm just trying. I will try the food in front of you. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is all from me today anyway, but because one talk, and I don't want to make the lecture too long so that you will think, oh, this guy speaking a lot. So you will see by yourself the food, because food is great. We love food, don't we? So it's yes, we will have a try to have a nasi lemak in our plate, and then we'll try to show you guys how it looks. So today I think that is all from me. So I'm Shamim Hassan from Innovative International College. Please do subscribe our channel, and then please watch and please share our videos more and more as you like. So I will see you in the next one.